Today I'm going to be going over the 8 questions I get asked the most about running a successful peptide brand. My name is Daniel. I've helped start and scale multiple 6 and 7 figure per month peptide brands from complete scratch. I've been in the peptide space for a while and have some of the best connections in this industry, so I see a lot of what happens behind the scenes. Okay, the first question I probably get asked the most is, are selling peptides even legal? Short answer, yes, but I'll explain why. There's this model called RUO, which means research use only. That means you're not selling for human consumption. You can have an entire website, it has to be compliant though. You can't have crazy wording, you can't have crazy marketing that means it's for human consumption. But in most of these brands that you see that are successful, they're all for RUO. There are some other telehealth brands that they're harder to set up, it's more expensive, and also the margins aren't as good. I always recommend doing a research use only brand right now because people still buy it. The margins are insane and you can make a lot of money with it. But yes, it is legal. You just have to have the proper wording and proper compliance for it. Okay. Question number 2, how do you run paid ads for your peptide business? It's pretty simple. You can't do normal Meta or TikTok ads, but there is a way around it. If you try to do normal ads, they'll get shut down immediately. I've seen so many brands try it and it never works out. I don't know if I'm allowed to say exactly what you're supposed to do, but basically you take people to another page rather than your actual peptide site. That's the most I can say on here, but I've seen it work for brands that are doing millions of dollars a month, so it does work. You can do it. Question number 3, I get this one a lot because a lot of people can't figure it out. What payment processor do you use? You can't use a normal payment processor like Stripe or Square. Peptides are a high risk industry, so you have to do one of 2 things basically. Actually, there are many different things, but I'll give you kind of the different options. 1, you can just do bank transfer. This is for when you're first starting out. You don't want to always be taking payments through Zelle, PayPal, all these other things. So number 2 is a high risk payment processor. It is a lot harder to get started with these. When you're first starting out, the fees are a lot higher. It's about 10%. And a lot of them want about 75K a month in revenue before you actually start working with them, just to show that you're trustworthy. But because of our connections in this industry, we're able to get people these processors for when they're doing 0. And lastly, actually is with Stripe, but it's not Stripe masking, which a lot of brands are doing, which I don't agree with, because this can get you match listed, which means you can't use any processor for the next 5 years. And you also get fines with it as well. But what you have to do is find a platform that allows you to have a Stripe Connect account. This means you have to be extremely compliant because, Stripe obviously takes their stuff seriously. So if you're not compliant with what they say to do, you're gonna get shut down and it's not gonna work. But this one's cool because it has Apple and Google Pay. I also have about 5 more different processing techniques that not a lot of people know about. Real quick, if you wanna learn how to start and scale your own peptide brand, make sure you click the link below to sign up to our live training. We're literally giving away all the sauce we know. We usually charge thousands of dollars for it, but we're giving it away all for free. We're also only letting 100 people on the call, so I would hurry up if I were you. Question number 4, what do you see the future of peptide brands being? Since I'm pretty deep in the industry, I kind of know what's happening next, and what I see is these aren't going to be just peptide brands. These are going to be full-on health brands. Think about stuff like peptide Listerine strips and different health supplements instead of only having an injectable peptide. I also think long-term the telehealth brands are going to kill. Think about stuff like Hims, Ro, all those are going to be amazing. Question number 5, how do you get affiliates to work with your brand over other brands? It's honestly pretty easy. Just make sure the creators are taken care of, not only giving them a really good affiliate commission, but also give them a little base pay so they're actually incentivized to post videos. Give them bonuses if they get a certain amount of revenue in a month. The only thing these creators care about is getting paid and feeling like they're a part of something. And if you can take care of them, have a community aspect of all the different creators that you have, you can build a really big creator family. If you simply take care of your creators, they will choose your brand over any other brand every single time. Question 6, how should you fulfill your orders? In the beginning, I always recommend just doing it yourself. Package them yourself, label it yourself, send it out yourself. You don't need to hire someone. You're a startup that's trying to grow right now. You're not getting hundreds, thousands of orders every single day. You don't need to have a 3PL or hire someone to do it. You can do it yourself, do it with a friend, do it with a partner, whoever. And once you start getting to about 75 orders a day, that's when I recommend going to a 3PL. At a certain point, you have to realize your time is worth more than the money you're saving by self-fulfilling. Going to a third-party logistics company is gonna be a little bit more expensive, only a couple dollars, but it will save you so much time because they pretty much do everything for you. You just order your products to their warehouse, then they label it, they ship it, they do everything for you. When you're starting out, you should self-fulfill. Once you start scaling, then you should go to a 3PL. If you found this useful so far and you wanna learn how to start and grow your own 7-figure per month peptide company, make sure you subscribe. Question number 7, where should you build your website? You shouldn't use Shopify. You shouldn't use Wix. You can't use those. They will shut you down because they don't allow peptides. What I would do is do WooCommerce, or you can build it out through Claude yourself. It's honestly pretty easy and it shouldn't take more than a day if you put some type of effort into it. It shouldn't be a world-class website. It's a professional, scientific website because it's a research use only brand. And then later on, once you start getting some sales, yeah, you can redesign it, get an actual designer to make it, but in the beginning, you really don't need it. And lastly, is starting a peptide brand oversaturated right now? No. That's the honest answer. It's now a $160 billion industry. Yes, with a B, and every single day it's growing. This will soon be a $1 trillion industry, and if you can just get a small piece of that pie right now, you will be set for life. I know 23-year-olds that are making $2 million a month with their company from. The best time to start was obviously yesterday, but the second best time to start is right now. So stop what you're doing and just start the business, because it's making people millions of dollars. And I understand it's not as easy to start as a normal e-commerce brand, but there is so much demand right now. Once you actually get it set up and running, get your systems in place, the money just comes in. So if you want to learn how to start, grow, and scale your own peptide company from complete scratch, make sure you sign up to our live training. We're only letting 100 members in, and we're going to be going so in depth, more in depth than any of these videos I've ever made. Remember, if not now, when?